I feel like this is something that many people don't talk about after they become debt free, and that's the fear of spending money. Like, I have found myself being fearful. If I'm being honest, I found myself being fearful to spend money on myself. What's up, guys? It's Jeanetta from Cash and Curls, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we're talking about life post debt. So if you did not know, your girl is debt free, and she's been debt free for about 2.5 years now. I'll actually be celebrating my 3rd debt free anniversary this coming May. So whoop whoop. So I thought it would be perfect to do this video. Today's video was actually requested from one of my friends who happens to be one of my subscribers here on YouTube, Kalia. Kalia had wrote me on Instagram asking for me to do a life post debt video, and I said, wow, that will actually be a good video to do. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Kalia has been following my debt-free journey for quite some time now, and she's one of my biggest supporters here on YouTube. So thank you, Kalia, for this video request. I am super happy to do it. All right, so we are going to go ahead and dive into Kalia's questions. So she had 4 questions for me. She wanted to know, do I still feel the need to follow the baby steps now that I'm debt free? She wanted to know, how has life been with keeping up with the budget? She wanted to know if I spend a little bit more money now that I'm debt free. She also wanted to know, do I have a peace of mind about splurging since I do not have the weight of debt? So today we're going to be answering those questions. If you're interested in knowing a little bit more about life post debt, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So the first question is, do you still feel the need to follow the baby steps? So if you do not know, when I started my debt-free journey, I actually was following the Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps. And for those of you who do not know what the 7 baby steps are, I'm going to just briefly give you guys a 30-second spill on what the baby steps are. So baby step number 1 is to save $1,000 for your emergency fund as your starter emergency fund. Baby step 2 is to pay off all of your debt, excluding your mortgage, following the debt snowball. Baby step 3 is to save a fully funded emergency fund, which could be three months worth of expenses or 6 months worth of expenses. And the 4th baby step is to save 15% towards retirement. The 5th step is to save for kids' college. The 6th step is to pay off your home early, and the 7th step is to live and give generously. So to answer the question, yes, I do still feel the need to follow the 7 baby steps, and I'm going to tell you why. Dave Ramsey has helped over hundreds and thousands of people to become financially free. His plan is a proven plan that works, and he has helped so many everyday, ordinary people become millionaires. And the goal for myself is to actually become an everyday baby steps millionaire. So I am going to continue to follow his plan. I have honestly found so much success from following these steps that I don't even want to try anything else, because I've experienced so many good things by following this process. So yes, I do still feel the need to follow the 7 baby steps. If you are curious to know, I did complete steps 1 through 3, meaning I'm out of debt, I have a fully funded emergency fund, and I just recently graduated from grad school with my master's. So I've been working on that for 1.5 years. That's not one of the baby steps, but that was one goal that I wanted to achieve before moving on to the following steps. So yes, right now in 2023, I am working on baby step 3B, which is saving a down payment for a home. And I'm also working on baby step 4, which is investing 15% of my income towards retirement. So in regards to like following the steps to the T, I can say like right now I am not following it to the T, because Dave recommends that you focus on 1 step at a time. But my situation is a little unique from others. In my occupation, I have to contribute a percentage of my money towards retirement, and I do not have any control over that. So that is why I'm doing baby steps 3B and 4 at the same time. But other than that, I'm following the steps to the T because I've been able to accomplish so much financially by following his plan. So if you do not know nothing about Dave Ramsey and his plan, I highly recommend that you check out Dave Ramsey, the 7 Baby Steps, Financial Peace University, and the Total Money Makeover. And I'll link all of those things down in the description box, okay? So the second question is, how has it been with keeping up with your budget? So if I'm being honest with you guys, it's been a little bit shaky since I've become debt free. I have become a little bit more relaxed in regards to budgeting, but I do make sure that I budget every single month. That's something that's never going to change. But what I mean when I say lax is I'm becoming a little bit more relaxed with tracking my expenses and using my debit cards. So if you would have known me at the start of my debt-free journey, you know that I literally tracked all of my expenses. Anytime I went to the gas station, anytime I went to Target, anytime I went to the grocery store, anytime I bought a smoothie, I literally tracked every single penny I was spending. And I'm not saying I don't do that now, but I'm a little bit more lax. Like I set a budget for groceries, but I'm not plugging in every little thing. Like, oh, I spent $2.15 for some bread. Like I'm not tracking it as strenuously as I was when I was actually on my journey, but I still do have a budget. And if you knew me during my debt-free journey, you knew that I never swiped my debit card. I always had cash for any activity I did. Anytime I went out to eat, I always had cash. And now that I have become debt free, I can say I have been using my debit card a little bit more. And I can honestly say it's not for me because it doesn't give me what I need it to give me. Like I need to see how much money I am spending. So in 2023, I'm actually getting back on track with using cash envelopes and withdrawing cash and using my cash withdrawal slip to help me see how much money I am spending for particular areas of my life. So yes, that's a little bit about how budgeting has been. And another thing I want to add is that I recently became aware that I cannot let money sit in my account. So let me explain this to you. I can't let unassigned money sit in my account because when I do that, I notice that I start spending randomly. Like I start purchasing things I didn't plan for just because I see X amount of dollars sitting in my account. So for me personally, I know that I have to see money moving and going to where it needs to go within my account, because if I don't have my money moving, that's when I start spending on things that I did not plan for. So that's one thing I've learned about myself in regards to budgeting and keeping up with my budget. I cannot have money just sitting in my account unassigned. Every single dollar in my account needs to be assigned, because when it's not, that's when I go crazy. That's when I engage in online shopping at Zara, shopping at Nordstrom's, and just buying things that I don't really need. So yes, that's one thing I wanted to add about how I've been keeping up with my budget. All right, so the next question was, do I spend more? And to be honest, this one was a little hard for me to answer. For this question, it's like a yes and no for me. So yes, I do spend a little bit more in certain areas of my life. Now that I've become debt free, I've been doing a lot of traveling. I've been updating my wardrobe, and I've been doing a lot of gift giving. So in those areas of my life, I have been spending a little bit more because I honestly want to start living the life that I desire. So I desire to wear very nice clothes. I desire to have nice experiences. So in order for me to create this life that I deserve, I do have to spend a little bit more. And I'm okay with that because I do have a budget. So in those areas, I do spend a little bit more, but I'm doing it wisely because I have a budget set in place for those areas. And I will say that sometimes it's hard for me to spend money. And one thing that I've learned, life after debt, is that I have a really hard time spending money on myself. I feel like this is something that many people don't talk about after they become debt free, and that's the fear of spending money. Like, I have found myself being fearful. If I'm being honest, I found myself being fearful to spend money on myself. And it's not on other people, it's not like paying my bills, it's honestly spending money on me. And I've honestly been working on this. I've been working really hard on this because I know it's not healthy. Like, if it was between spending and saving, I will always save. I'm a saver. I'm not a spender at heart, but I'm learning that that is unhealthy. So I have been putting some things into place to help me spend money on myself. I've created something called Me Mondays. If you guys want to know a little bit more about Me Mondays, let me know down in the comments. But Me Mondays is honestly it's honestly a system I've put into place to help me spend a little bit more money. So every single Monday after work, I have to spend money on myself. And I'm not talking about like hundreds of dollars. I'm literally talking about spending $10 to $20 to go buy myself a smoothie at the local smoothie shop instead of making it at home. It's going to Target and buying me a new pair of shoes or buying me some rings or some jewelry. It's not like large amounts of money, but it's something. It's something for myself. So yes, sometimes I can spend more and sometimes it's very hard for me to spend because for so long, for 2.5 years, I literally told myself no. So that's something that I'm working through. And if you guys want to know a little bit more about my journey to spending more money on myself, let me know, send me a DM. We can chat about it for sure. So the last question is, do you have a peace of mind about splurging since you don't have the weight of debt? And to answer this question, I can just honestly say yes. Like, I definitely have a peace of mind about splurging. Like I said earlier, anytime I splurge, just know your girl is splurging on a budget. Like, I have a set amount of money set aside for that particular area that I'm splurging on. I'm just not out here swiping and not paying attention to my goals and to my account. I'm actually spending and splurging intentionally. Okay, so I can say one thing people don't understand is that once you become debt free, you have more income to do the things that you love and to do the things that you enjoy. That's one of the perks of being debt free. So I am thankful that I am in this season of being able to just enjoy my money. Even though I still have a little hard time doing it, I'm taking the steps necessary to help me enjoy my money. All right, so yes, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and a huge shout out and thank you to my friend Kalia for asking me these questions. I appreciate you, Kalia. Thank you for being a part of my tribe. Any other questions about life post debt, be sure to leave me a question down in the comments or send me a DM on Instagram at cash_curls, and I will be happy to answer your question about life post debt. We can honestly probably do a part 2 if you guys would like. But yes, that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and never forget that I am rooting for you and you can win with money. Until next time, friends. Bye.